Here's a comedy-centric moment.
Tell we have four listeners. Tell them how you and Steve know each other before we go.
Steve Martin did a movie Roxanne, and so he had all these roles like a fireman, and he had these two drunks who fight him in the beginning of the movie. So he, was always watching young comics, and he just told the director, "I want these comics." He named us. And
he had Max Alexander in there too.
Max me, Steve Middleman, Jeffrey Joseph, Damon Wayans, Kevin Nealon. So I hope I didn't forget anybody, but we all went up there to do this movie, Roxanne, and part of the thrill for me was there's a scene in this movie where he does like 20 jokes about his nose in a bar, like off the top of his head. The guy heckles him in a situation, and he does these 20 in response. So he goes to me, he goes, I'm the only guy left because I'm in this scene. And he says, would you come to my hotel room tonight before we shoot tomorrow and help me rewrite these jokes?
Oh my God. No, I'm very busy.
No, yeah, exactly. I said, come on, man. You can't do it yourself. But he's already written them. They're in the script. I don't know. I can't say, oh, I did this joke or that. I can't say what happened. I probably didn't do anything. They were probably all great. We just went through them. But we did. And I walked out of the hotel room. Okay. And I go, and I'm really bouncing off the hotel room walls though. I'm so high because 10 years before I stood in the crowd watching him, never for a second thinking I was getting into showbiz. And then I get back to my hotel room. I'm taking off my jacket. My hand goes in my pocket, and there's a big wad of cash. I pull out a big wad of cash. I'm going to tell you, it's like $4,000 in cash. This is
how
1987. About $4,000. It was a significant amount that he'd slid into my pocket that I didn't know he'd slid it into my pocket. He did. I never said anything to him about it. I think I said thanks. I saw him the next night at the rap party, and he didn't. It was like he just did it, and he didn't believe me. He didn't have to pay me a cent. So Friday night, I got this picture. I gave him the tape before to his Eileen Waterston's his assistant, who's now retired. I gave him a tape of that show in Florida State University where he played for a couple hundred students in '73. It's amazing. You can hear his character already there. And so I got this picture. I'm going to just give it to him at this show. And they go, so I think I'm going backstage. And then I get a text from the new assistant saying they're really worried about COVID. There'll be no backstage meet and greet. I said, okay. So I'm driving, and I'm a conniver. I'm thinking I give him that picture. I send that picture back. He's going to at least go, hey, come to the stage door for a little handshake and thanks. You know what I mean? I'll get a little love there or something, And I get there, the place is packed. Knoxville's packed with people. We have a hard time parking. We're late because it's playing football game the next day against Alabama. Place is mobbed. It's like Mardi Gras. Going down through the street, my wife hands me the picture. I must have not put it into my coat properly. I lost the picture. We get to the theater. I don't have the picture. So So we get our comp seats. We got comp seats. We get their comp seats, and I gotta let it go. I go, I felt like an idiot. I go, here I am. I got early dementia right off the bat. And I'm going, you stupid. You got one thing to do: carry a picture, and you can't do it.
So he knew you were there. He knew.
I didn't think he knew. I knew the assistant knew I was there, but I didn't know if Steve knew or not. I knew I got the comp seats. And so the show's over. I didn't say anything about the picture. I didn't say, hey, I lost the picture. I didn't say I had a picture. I just left. And when we're outside, I'm walking back and I pick up my phone and go text a thank you to the assistant. And he's like, we're nearly to our car, like a 10-minute walk. And I get this text saying, hey, Steve wants to know why you're not coming backstage. So I sprint back like an old man, like a crazy old man, running through this crowd of people like against the current. You know what I mean? Out of my way.
Did you at least get a picture that time?
No, I got Steven. I didn't get a picture backstage. I'm not that guy. I'm not that. Hey, can I get a picture with you, Steve? You know what I mean? I'm not, because I know one thing for sure. He used to, when people would ask him for an autograph, he had a card he would hand them and say, the card said, you've just had an experience with Steve Martin. He never liked autographing things.
Yeah.
So I would never go. I just didn't think, and I'm not that guy, honestly. I don't never give a picture with this guy or that guy.
Oh, I would have been all over that.